Hello, welcome to me. I am Preston Black, aka Captain Stick Figure. Tonight we are doing a fun thing. We are playing a very, very old game. No, I mean, it's not the oldest game ever made, but it's old enough. And it is called King's Quest 6 Hair today, or Air today, I suppose. Gone tomorrow. So I've never played this game before. I have played King's Quest 5. If you do not know, these games are infamous for being for sort of letting you sink or swim. It's a lot of trying to find very specific items and use them in very specific ways. There are no-win scenarios that you can find yourself in, so you really have to have your wits about you when you play these games. They can be quite perplexing. Anyway, without any more jawing on from me, let us get to it, baby. Let's go. All right, here we are. Let me bring this up for me here, and let's watch the opening together. Here we go. You should be able to see that, I think. I mean, hear it. I think I accidentally restarted the game. Here we go. That did it. Long ago, in the castle of a kingdom called Daventry.
Alexander, here you are. Oh, you're still not thinking about Cosima, are you?
I suppose I am.
Son, it's been months. You've got to pull yourself together. After all, you only met her that once.
I know.
Have you discovered anything about the land of the Green Isles?
No. No one's even heard of it. It's like she's just vanished.
I wish I could help. Please try to think about something else, dear.
I'll try, Mother.
Despite his family's concern, Alexander remains tormented by thoughts of Cassandra. That was very fast. Whoa! Magic mirror.
Alexander, I feel so alone. I don't know what to do. Alexander, I wish you were here.
Cosima! Wait! Mother! Mother, come quick!
Alexander, what on earth? You're white as a ghost.
Mother, I saw Cosima. She was in the mirror.
In the mirror? The magic mirror?
Yes! And it showed me how to find her.
How?
The stars! I saw the stars outside her window. I can navigate by the stars.
Oh, Alexander, if you really go...
It will be all right, Mother. I promise.
3 long months. Prince Alexander sailed the known seas and something. Okay. Whoa, my ship. It's right there. That is my ship. It's on the ocean. Nothing bad will happen on the ocean. Everything's fine. We're gonna find the girlfriend. There's a lot of water on the ocean. Here we go over there, I guess, although it's the same as everywhere else. Oh, wait, there's some land. Let's go over there to that land.
Land ho! Land ho!
Yes. We did it. We're going to land now. Hours have passed. Uh-oh. The music has abruptly changed. Meow, 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 meow. Now it is ominous. As the ship nears the shore, day turns to night and the sea turns violent. Oh my god, what's gonna happen next? Everything is bad now. This is so long. Oh no, the Something bad has happened, presumably. King's Quest! This music is so good. Better than it has any right to be, surely. Chris Brayman, the composer. Senior artists Michael Hutchison, John Schroeder's team artist Russell Truelove, Deanna Yalke, senior programmer Robert W. Lindsley, team Is this just credits now? I'm not interested in that. Basically, the ship crashes. The ship crashes. Jeepers creepers. It was really long and drawn out, and it didn't have to be. No, no, no. All right, so let's... Oh, sorry, there's more chimes. More chimes. Okay, now we're ready to go. All right, so the ship has crashed. That's where we leave things. And here we are. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is save a new adventure. Save, okay. Okay, let's see. Let's look around.
Rocks abound on this lush volcanic isle.
Sure they do.
Alexander is standing on a beach littered with debris from his shipwreck. A path leads north into the lush green island.
That path?
An occasional breeze rustles the nearby foliage.
That doesn't sound so bad.
The ocean appears calm, but there's a dimpling pattern to the surface which indicates an undertow.
Oh, better stay out of it then.
Alexander is standing on a beach littered with debris from his ship.
I already did that. Okay, I am going to I guess I'll leave the... Wait, can I take anything? Is this take?
Alexander pushes
Whoa.
the plank to one side. A box has been partially buried under sand.
We found a buried box. We got a little chimer. Can I take it? Let's see, what do we got here?
Alexander takes the coin and leaves the ruined box where it is.
Small coin, but that's an alright box. Why didn't you leave on it? I guess it's not up to me. It is up to Alexander. Alright, let's get out of this nasty beach. Oops, not out of here enough. Let's go. Alright, so we've got, let's look at, looks like a town over here and then a castle. What do we got? What's that sound?
A grand old tree
Oh.
stretches its luxurious limbs out over the crossroads.
It's a grand old tree. It's a high-flying tree.
To the left, a small village seems to invite the weary traveler.
All right.
In the distance, a majestic castle shines in the sun.
Majestic castle. Sounds all right. Well, let's see. Why don't we... Let's see what... We'll go check out that castle first to see what it's about. Take your time. Okay.
Two guards take their stance in front of the castle doors. They look quite fierce and have the stiff, blank expression of soldiers on formal duty.
Okay. Let's see. What do you got to say for yourselves? Well, let's examine other stuff. What's happening over here?
There's a little hut just off the path.
Okay.
Perhaps the guard dogs have an occasional use for it, but it looks empty now.
It's hard for me to tell how loud my voice is compared to the game because I can hear the game. It's a really good game. Thanks for showing up.
Alexander is standing in front of a fabulous castle. The path from the crossroads leads to the castle entrance.
Okay.
The entrance is being guarded by two dog-like creatures.
Dog-like creatures. Standing guard. Zaffo, how's my voice volume and compared to the game volume? It's I feel like my my meter is not going super high. What in the heck is happening? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody settle down. I don't know what that was. Alright. Why do you keep doing that? Alright. What was I doing?
There's a little hut just off the path. Perhaps the guard dogs have an occasional use for it, but it looks empty now.
Empty little hut. Okay, let's talk to these fellows. What up, dogs?
Alexander politely addresses the odd-looking guards at the castle doors, hoping to learn more about his predicament.
Good day to you, guards.
Mm-hmm.
I was cast upon this island in a storm, and I'm a little confused about my location. Could you tell me what place this is and who lives in this castle?
Hey, what is that you say? A castaway? A likely story. We haven't had any foreigners in this part since Alhazred arrived.
Don't be so rude, Gruff. He's not asking for any secrets. You're standing on the Isle of the Crown, lad, and this is the Castle of the Crown. The royal family resides here. Rather, what's left of the royal family.
The Isle of the Crown. But tell me, am I anywhere near the land of the Green Isles?
This is the land of the Green Isles.
Whoa.
The Isle of the Crown is the main island, foolish boy.
Then Princess Cassima must live in this very castle.
Aye, the princess is indeed our treasured jewel to guard, and we consider it an honor.
Really great. Anyway, Stealthy, sorry if you didn't hear me earlier. I said thank you. I was trying to fix my volume. I appreciate you coming around. All right, let's play some
If Alexander wishes
game
to
audio
speak,
level, okay?
perhaps he should address the guard dogs.
Alright, so we know we're at the Emerald Isle, or whatever, and they're probably not going to let me hang, so I'm going to bail on this joint. I can bump up the game audio. I just, like, because I'm sure you understand that because I'm playing on the computer, it's hard for me to really tell how that translates to the stream. Because it's currently tough to hear the narrator, especially if you're also talking about... Okay, well, I bumped it up a little bit, so let me know. Hopefully it doesn't drown out my voice, but hopefully that's okay. All right, let's go to town. Let's see. I'm going to save. Visiting town. All right, what do we got over here?
An old beggar is peddling his wares in the village. He offers a variety of lamps, all neatly lined up on a long pole.
Yeah. Oh, that actually reminds me. Someone sent me a link to a closed caption program, and I completely forgot to look into it. I'll have to do that. I don't see a speech. Oh, I see. So now it's set to text. An old beggar is peddling his wares in the village. He offers a variety of lamps, all neatly lined up on a long pole. Old lamps for new! The village buildings are made of rough sandstone stucco. This one has a shop on the street level and a private dwelling up above. Steps lead up to the shop door. Well, lamps for new. That guy really wants to sell me some lamps. Windows face the street from the living quarters from the book above. Alright, let's talk to this fellow. He really wants me to tell me about his lamps. Hello, is anyone here? No one answers Alexander's shouted greeting. Perhaps you should find someone specific to talk to. Oh, don't be a... Come on. Don't be like that. Hey, fellow. The pole of lamps is peculiar... Oh, you're... Jesus Christ. Good day, peddler. Good day, sir. If you would like to get one of my fine new lamps, I'll need an old lamp in trade. Isn't it rather a bad business, taking old lamps and giving new lamps in exchange? Well, there's always a chance that I'll find a genie. If I had a genie, I'd be richer than a king. Besides, there's always a roaring business in antique illuminaries. Fair enough. Asked and answered. Let's check out the pawn shop. Pawn shop! Ugh, do I have to open the door? Alexander can enter the shop by using the shop's door. Do that. Alright. Good day! What's up? Chat with me. Good day, merchant. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles? I can tell you she is in a dark time. Without the ferry, communication between the islands is ground to a halt, and so nearly has my business. Why the long ages of peace have ended, and why the crown has not done something about it, is beyond me. But then I am a shopkeeper, not a politician, and can only hope for better days. Okay. How about you, good merchant? Quite well, though a purchase would not hurt me any. Okay. Towering mightily over the other pawn shop curiosities, the stuffed bear makes an ostentatious display. Ostentatious, excuse me. I can read. The pawn shop is a dimly lit place with a slightly musty smell. Curiosities litter every corner and every shelf. For sale are articles that range from the bizarre to the commonplace, from the priceless to the practical. Okay, tell me about your skeleton hanging from the ceiling. There's just a closer look at the items on that counter. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff here. I'm interested in that mechanical nightingale on the counter. What do you desire to give me in trade? The items in front of the counter are all of equally slight value. Worth only a copper or two. They are handy items, nonetheless. Well, I have this gold coin, but I'm kind of not into spending it just yet. Let's see, what else we got here? I'm reading up on the ScumV emulation efforts, and this game is one of the very few that doesn't have the text plus speech feature because of a very weird specific thing that I'm sure I will find interesting. Only I will find interesting. That is kind of interesting that that would be the case. Oh, God, tell me about your wares. Extra take some mint. Oh, that's nice. Do I have the mint? Heck yeah. Can I give you the mint in exchange for your things for... Oh, God. Alright, so we got a nightingale. We got a flute. We got a painter's brush. Come on. And a tinderbox. Maybe I should be taking notes. Excellent. All right. Well, I think I'm satisfied knowing that all this stuff exists. Let's check out this. Yeah, shut up about your lamps, guy. Hey, Giggles, what is going on? This battered wicker chest in front of the shop, okay? I don't care about that. Bookshop interiors burned into my brain. It's one of my favorite rooms. I seem to recall that also. Shut up. I'm looking forward to it. I'm awesome. Whoa. Hello, I will be right up. Yeah, I like the books. Man, there's one thing that these games really nail is the framing of each scene, or most of the scenes. Now, what can I do for you? Oh, who the heck is that, do you think? Collection of children's book. Fill those shelves. An old man occasionally steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under a concealing hood. A small fire burns in the fireplace despite the warmth of the day outside. Perhaps the bookshop owner simply finds it comforting. To take really small, bare areas and compose them in a way that makes them really beautiful and interesting. Yeah, and it really fills out the space, and it makes it, I don't know, more lived in kind of feeling. And the way they play with like distance also, like I know I'm sure they have this in this game also, but there's a few spots in King's Quest V where you get the really like long shots and it takes you a minute to walk across the screen. Like, yeah, good stuff. They made very good games. I also want to request going back to speech so I know, I was thinking that too. Hopefully, I turned the audio up, so hopefully it's good. It's really not the same without the voices. These shelves hold a collection of oddly titled guidebooks. Alexander notices such books as How to Become King with Little or No Rupees Down, Finding the Right Girl with the Right Dowry, and Why Good Princesses Like Bad Wizards. Alright, let's get those voices back. Those classic Sierra voices.
Good day, sir. I'm a stranger in this land. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
That is quite a question, young man. Who are you? And
Yeah,
what would
absolutely.
you have me tell you?
My name is Alexander. I know I'm on the Isle of the Crown, but I'd like to know whatever you can tell me about this island, and if there are other islands nearby.
You are indeed a stranger. Anxious is the man who knows not the customs of the land beneath his feet. This island is called the Isle of the Crown, because the royal family's castle is here. Besides the castle, we also have this village and the docks over to the west. There are at least 3 other islands. The Isle of the Sacred Mountain, the Isle of the Beast, and the Isle of Wonder.
At least 3? Does no one know for certain?
This is no ordinary land, Alexander. The land of the Green Isles has always been a place of vague boundaries, as if islands come and go. Legend speaks of a 4th island, an isle shrouded in mists. I myself have never seen it. Then, too, the land of the Green Isles is said to exist on the boundaries of this world and the next. Even darker places are reputed to be closer here than anywhere else in the world.
That's quite a claim.
Claim, yes, but probably just local superstition. We who live here on the Isle of the Crown, at least, sleep well enough at night.
Those first 3 islands you mentioned, how might I learn more about them?
Ideally, a young man seeking such knowledge would travel to their shores and learn about them firsthand. Meeting the leaders of each place would be helpful, naturally. Unfortunately, the ferry no longer runs between the islands. There has been much political unrest, and it has been too dangerous to travel for years. Perhaps the ferryman can tell you more. He has little enough to do these days. And if you haven't been there already, you might seek an audience at the castle.
Thank you kindly, merchant, for all your good advice.
Ah, but advice is free, Alexander. Making use of it costs much more.
Indeed. Okay, that's all very interesting. I'm gonna save. We haven't really done anything, so I'm gonna just keep that save. Let's talk to this fella and see if something happens.
Good day, sir.
The mysterious old man just ignores Alexander.
I already started to miss the narrator. I'm happy he's back.
A plaque bearing a merchant crest hangs over the doorway.
Okay.
The bookshop owner must be proud of his credentials.
How fare you, merchant?
I have been reading too much love poetry lately. It is rather depressing to an old bachelor like me.
Okay. What's this? Something interesting?
There's a small table near the door that bears a sign. The sign has undergone a number of changes. It once read 10 pence, but that was crossed out and replaced with 5 pence, then 1 pence, then free. The sign currently reads, "Take one, please." Only 1 book remains on the table. It looks like the bookshop owner really wants to get rid of that book.
Oh, well, I'm happy to oblige.
Alexander picks up the book from the small table.
Oh, yes, please, take that book. You have my most humble thanks for doing so, good sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Really? Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be on for a while. Alright, we got a book.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bargain table in the bookshop.
Just a book, okay. Super. What does that equal? I wonder. Okay, well, I guess we'll bail then. Let's travel in this direction. Okay. What do we got here?
The house is made of stucco and an architectural style native to the island. It is apparently quite old since climbing vines embrace its exterior.
Okay.
There's a young girl in the yard. The girl is dressed in a long, plain orange robe with a thick headdress. From the appearance of her clothes and from a skittish, fearful look about her, Alexander gets the strong impression that she is a servant, or even worse, a slave. The serving girl appears to be stealing a quiet moment tending the rose bushes.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Whomever you are.
You lazy thing!
Whoa.
Get back to work and stay away from those roses! I've told you 1,000,000 times, those flowers are too sweet for the likes of you! You've still got to do the breakfast dishes, make lunch, and clean the stables yet this morning!
Jeepers.
And get your veil back on! No one wants to look at your face!
Goodness.
Yes, stepmother.
Damn. Thanks for the follow, Fritz. Sorry, everything having to do with my alerts is covered by this game that I'm playing, so I couldn't see. The house.
The house is made of stucco and an architectural style native to the island. It is apparently quite old since climbing vines embrace its exterior.
Yeah, that's what's happening with that. So that's... You could say that. Can I, if I go and come back, will she be there? I kind of want to have a chat. Probably not. No, she's gone. Okay. What else we got?
The gate is closed. It appears that the house's owners like their privacy.
All right. How are you doing tonight, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, she sure is doing
Palm
dishes.
trees, as graceful as gazelles, wave.
Oh,
in the
thanks,
warm
Giggled. I
tropical
appreciate you.
breeze.
Let's see if I can... Ugh. Let's see, we got... You got cut open? You're not even working. What did you cut yourself on? Stucco house. Ooh, wait. Doing dishes. Okay.
Alexander doesn't want to intrude on private property unless he's been invited.
That's very honorable. A scalpel? What the heck are you doing with a scalpel? You maniac? Did we go this way? Ah, here we go. Whoop. See ya.
Hey, stranger, come join me. The water is wonderful, and I can show you the way to the next island.
I don't know.
A young boy is happily swimming in the sea off the docks.
Come on, jump in. A little water won't hurt you.
Do you think I should? I mean, I did just say if I kind of feel like I should, right?
What are you waiting for?
Shut the
I
fuck
said
up.
I'd show you how to get to the next island, didn't I?
He's really pushy. What if I just go over here? Oop.
That's strange. The young boy in the water just disappeared. Oh well, perhaps he just dove under the water.
Yeah, perhaps. Oh, that was unsettling. I was about to hop in too until he started hard selling me on it. What's happening?
A worn wooden vessel has been dry docked on a jetty. The boat is in sad shape. A hole in the hull and the condition of its boards make it obvious that the vessel is no longer seaworthy.
Oh, I understand. That's... I'm a dum-dum. How did it go? My voice looks like it's very loud. Yeah, how was it? Did you survive? Can I go in there?
Yeah, what do you want?
No need for that attitude. Talk to him. Talk to the man.
The boat does not reply.
God.
Alexander promises himself that he will not go home until he has determined what Casima's feelings are for him, and if she needs his help.
It's Casima, not Cassandra.
Go away! The ferry's out of business!
I'm trying to talk to you, homie. Damn it. Open up.
Alexander feels his pockets carefully to make sure he hasn't lost anything.
I said the ferry's out of business. What do you want to keep bothering me for?
Talk. Talk to him.
The rope is Alexander is
Excuse me.
There we go.
My name is Alexander.
Jeepers.
The owner of the bookshop in the village told me you might be able to help me. I hear you used to run this ferry for the islands. I'd like to talk to you if you have a moment.
You say old Allie sent you? I can't see why. The ferry's not running, you know.
I understand. I'd just like to talk to you about the islands if you don't mind.
Well, I guess it'd be all right if Allie sent you. Well, don't just stand there. Come on inside.
Oh. Oh.
What is it you wanted to talk about, young man?
Yours is fine. I took 17 hit points of damage and 5 points recurring damage whenever I go from prone to standing. Yeah, that checks out. But, I mean, it was a success, I'm assuming. Everything went okay. Are you going back to work tomorrow?
Alexander is sitting inside the ferry's cabin. The place displays the neatness of a seaman and the sparseness of a bachelor. There are few frills and comforts in the rough wooden environment, but the sunlight shines cheerily on the oaken beams, and the portholes admit a pleasant breeze.
This guy's just living the life over here.
The ferryman is a disgruntled-looking man who is probably a lot younger than he appears. Despite his tired air, he watches Alexander patiently.
Alright, let's chat with this guy before he gets annoyed.
I'm a visitor to these islands. I'd like to learn what I can about the area.
So you said outside. What is it you want to know?
Well, for one thing, why has the island's only ferry been dry docked?
Huh. It just ain't safe to sail these days. What with the islands feuding and all. Wazir Al-Hazred ordered the ferry closed till things settled down. Me, I don't think she'll ever see water again.
That's good. I'm glad you still have your fingers.
But why are the islands feuding?
You got me. Something about stolen property or some such thing. 'Tis a real shame. Things used to be so friendly.
I like this
Then
guy.
this unrest is recent.
A few years is all, but it's been long enough.
Perhaps if the ferry were repaired.
This old thing? This ferry's been out of water so long she's no longer even seaworthy. Her boards have dry rot. She'd fall apart at the first taste of seawater.
But there must be some way to get off this island.
There's only one other way to travel that I know of. A magic map. The owner of the pawn shop can tell you more about that than I can, Alexander.
The chair does not respond.
Jeez.
Tell me more about the ferry.
I remember when I used to ferry Queen Ilaria and Princess Casima themselves. There was no thought of danger back then. They used to go visiting to care for the needy and to keep up the friendly relations between the islands. I remember their last trip. Things had started getting nasty by then, and when they came back aboard, I gathered that the Queen and the Princess had been received a bit coldly. Princess Casima was such a pretty thing, and she was terribly upset. But who could be spreading these lies, she asked the Queen, but the Queen had no answer.
Interesting. Is that all you have?
What do you do now that the ferry no
keep
longer
going.
operates?
Me? I'm out of a job. The job my ancestors have held for generations. I'm the only one trained to avoid the reef and the rocks. But that knowledge does me no good now.
Is there no other boat on the island? One that might be more seaworthy?
Boats don't last long on these shoals, as you may have found out if you got here by ship. You can be quite sure that this old ferry is, or was, the only craft on the island.
I did find that out. My ship crashed.
Tell me more about Princess Cassima.
Ah, such a
guy's
beautiful
got all kinds of
child,
information.
and so pure of heart. Why, a contrary thought has never crossed her mind. Her mother was the same. The king and queen. They served the islands, not the other way around. Always thinking about the people. Ah, they are sorely missed.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot. Bit crazy, mind you.
Hey.
Gotta have a good sense of humor to enjoy
Thank
a
you
tour
for the
there.
follow, FB Windmaker. Oh, it's not a follow, it's a raid. I'm sorry, my notifications are covered. What up, we got FB Windmaker with a raid of 2. Thank you so much. And we got a follow from someone. Life's Greatest Adventure. That's awesome. Thank you so much for following. We are playing lots of love coming from FBW. That's great. Thank you. Oh man, that's awesome. Thanks so much, Wind. I really appreciate it. If you're new, I am Captain Stick Figure or Preston Black. If you're nasty. So we're playing some King's Quest V, an old point-and-click adventure.
What else can you tell me
I
about
missed
the
what
land?
this fellow was saying.
The
because
Isle of the Beast is
notifications.
pretty, but unfortunately, you can't get very far onto the island.
Okay, so not really much of anything. How are y'all doing tonight? My good friends. I know you're nasty.
There's a rabbit's foot on the table.
Okay,
It seems the ferryman is counting on a little luck.
sure. Well, he's had a rough go of it. All right, I think that's awesome.
Well,
Shaking
I
hands
think
and
I'll be
everything.
going now.
That's awesome, Wind.
Thanks for allowing me into your home.
Glad you're doing
Posh,
well.
not at all. It breaks the boredom, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. Okay. So, really, we what did we get from that? I want to talk to the pawn shop owner about something. What did he say? A magic map, perhaps? But that was in context to fixing the ferry, which is something. But also Ali, the bookshop owner, said I should try and get audience at the castle. Let's see. Let's save. Trying to get affiliates, so I thought I would show some parrot love. That's awesome. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's always appreciated. Yeah, we are on our way. How about the magic map? Constance is getting off the island. Yes. Oh, okay. So it was fixing the ferry, but also we would need a magic map. Okay. So those are two separate thoughts. I really appreciate that consideration. And I know there's a lot of folks out there, so I always am very appreciative for any support. Fixing the ferry. All right, let's start with this pawn shop owner. See if we can get anything out of him.
Good day.
This fucking guy.
A mysterious old man also patronizes the pawn shop.
Yeah.
He steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under his hood.
Yeah, that's what he was doing in the bookshop, too.
Good day, sir.
The old man just glares at Alexander and does not reply.
What's your game, old man?
The world-famous talking bear has been sulking ever since his abduction from a small mountain community in California. He refuses to discuss real estate.
Bless that bear's heart. All right, punch him.
Excuse me, merchant, but the ferryman mentioned that you might have a magic map of the land of the Green Isles.
Uh-huh.
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust so long that I nearly forgot about it.
Okay.
It was quite a few years ago, you see. The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he died. It was useless magical junk mostly, which reminds me, I've still got some things of his in the back that I need to dump out. Anyway, the magic map was the one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old and feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It is said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself there. It is a very valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. It is far too dangerous with the current state of the kingdom.
What would you take for the map?
I would normally want something magic in return, but since I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I would be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange.
Well,
The dusty shop remains peacefully quiet.
I am more interested in this map than I am in anything else, and I just saved. I'm gonna try and buy that map for this gold coin.
I have this copper coin. Will it serve in exchange for the map?
An interesting enough piece, but it is not nearly valuable enough to trade for this map.
Give me all my
In
keys.
fact, I would say it is about the worth of our own copper. The only items in the store that I could let go for the price of a single copper are the 4 simple items I
Okay.
normally display on the front counter.
Well, if I can't have the map, then I suppose one of the counter items will do.
As you wish.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter near the map to make his selection.
I'm not interested in any of those items. Although that might serve as a lamp, that tinderbox, for that guy outside. Let's
I'm
hold
really
off.
not interested in anything on the counter at this time.
As you wish. Here is your coin back.
Okay. I'm gonna check out the. I'm gonna go try and check out the castle again. See, because Allie wanted me to go check that out. Let's do another save. Trying to buy a map. Alright, let's go back to the castle and see what's up over there. Yeah, that old man better watch out, or I am gonna sell his kidneys. That's how these games are played, you know. Alright, so let's chat to these dogs. Get inside here.
Excuse me, guardsmen. Guard dogs. I've been traveling for months to
dogs.
see Princess Casima. I would like an audience, please.
I'm sorry, but the princess is not receiving visitors, particularly not strangers.
Okay. What if we go this way?
The bushes near the side wall of the castle have been left natural and unsculptured. The side of the castle is one big blank wall.
Okay. Well, let's keep going. Yeah, remember, click on everything, even the kidneys, especially the kidneys.
The narrow path ends abruptly at a pile of boulders.
Oh. Can I go around over here? Any traps? There's nothing.
That
out over
way
here?
is blocked by heavy foliage.
Okay. Supposing I try and climb this wall.
The wall is quite solid. Alexander's hands would give way long before the wall did.
Okay. What is that? Something?
The path turns into dirt here. The wall is quite solid. The wall is...
Okay. So this is nothing. There's got to be something over here, otherwise it wouldn't be here. What's this situation? Alexander says square up wall. What do you got, wall? Where are you from? So that's kind of a bust. I'm feeling like...
Rocks abound on this lush volcanic isle.
I feel like I only have one recourse, really. Wait, can I...
Alexander can see no reason to clamber about on the old tree.
Okay.
He would only scar its bark.
Oh, I wouldn't want to do that. Well, let's see. The only thing I can think of is by the tinderbox, which looks like a lamp.
Good day.
Hey! I haven't heard the phrase, where are you from? You're welcome? Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna try and buy that tinderbox and trade it for a real lamp.
I believe I will trade in this coin, merchant.
Certainly. It isn't valuable enough to trade for the magic map, but you may choose one of the other 4 items on the counter in exchange.
I believe I'll take the tinderbox.
Very well. Your coin is well spent. Remember, this is a pawn shop. I am always willing to take back my own goods in trade.
Oh, okay.
I'll remember. Thank you.
Okay, we got a tinderbox. What does that say? Yeah, that's pretty
The
landy.
pawn shop's tinderbox is slightly battered, but in reasonably good shape. The tinderbox contains a candle, as well as some flint and tinder.
Okay. Can you look at all the items in my inventory?
Alexander is carrying a book from the bargain table in the bookshop.
Just a book.
The small green mint looks very tasty.
And a mint. In the pawn shop. Oh no, it just gives you a description. Well,
If Alexander wants anything from the...
do you mean the stuff that he's got for sale on the desk there? Or like in the background? You can look at...
The back wall of the shop holds various odds and ends. For example, a hull hole detector for finding those hard-to-spot holes in small sailboats.
Oh yeah, a hull hole detector.
A tall skeleton lends an air of mystery to the shop. An old suit of armor stands in the pawn shop. It looks like a vigilant guard against thieves and carpet salesmen, even though it is headless.
Yeah, the other stuff is... there's a little
The
mechanical
counter
nightingale,
feels as smooth as stone.
and a flute, and a painter's brush. I don't know if I can
Alexander
look at
takes a closer look at the items on
Let
the
me see.
counter.
Yeah.
I see you have noticed my mechanical nightingale. She is made of plain tin, but she sings the sweetest song you can imagine, barely distinguishable from the real thing.
You can use that by that tree. I think there's birds over there.
The
Or
flute is only made of plain wood, but its notes are fine and true. Ah, yes, the painter's brush. It was well used by one of the island's best painters. There's a lot of creativity in that brush, and its bristles are still in good condition.
Alright, I'm gonna try and this guy.
How fare you, peddler?
Lad, have you an old lamp for me yet?
What a voice. Alright, let's try it.
Would you accept this in exchange for one of your lamps, peddler?
I am only interested in old lamps, son. Sorry.
That did not work. Let's see. Let me see. if I
Old
can-
lamps
Whoa.
for new. Old lamps for new.
That scared me. Let's see if I can trade for that nightingale. And
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Certainly not, stranger. Please, choose an item in exchange from those on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
the peddler sucks. Yeah, he does. Take
That
this nightingale.
mechanical nightingale looks intriguing. I believe I'll take it.
Very good, sir. Enjoy the mechanical nightingale. Remember that I will take it back and trade at any time.
Thank you.
Alright. So, I'm gonna see if I can mess with the... I think there's birds in the tree. And let's see if they'll respond to the nightingale. Or, slash, I might be able to use the nightingale on the side of the castle to get someone's attention. Alright, let's see here.
Alexander doesn't want to disturb the old tree. Alexander doesn't... The path is... Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and listens to its sweet, sunny tune.
Alright, well that didn't do anything. Let's go to the castle and see what's up at the castle. Castle-wise, you know? Hopefully these dogs don't murder me at some point. Keep going. Let's go over here. And let's try this again.
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and listens to its sweet, sunny tune.
Never heard of this game, but I'm digging it. Yeah, I have never actually played this game, but I did play a lot of King's Quest V, the one that comes immediately before this one in the series, when I was a kid. Played the shit out of it. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. You can get yourself in no-win scenarios, which is not the best, but... they're really, really interesting games to play. And Fritz, you are absolutely right. But this is a fantasy game, so yeah, that's the birds in the world of the game. Birds are real. It's a fantasy game. All right. What do you got? Ada from 253. Thank you very much for the follow. We appreciate you. So that gave me nothing. Let me see about... yeah. You understand. I guess my only other thought is to... Man, it's making me so nervous. My only other thought is to snag
The
the
counter
flute and try
feels
the
as
flute by the
smooth as
birds.
stone. Alexander takes a closer look at the items
You're
on the
welcome
counter.
to, yeah.
Might I trade for that flute on the counter?
Certainly. What do you wish to offer me in trade?
I kind of feel like that's my only alternative.
What would you take in exchange for the magic map?
No, I don't
I
care
would
about
need
the magic map. I want
The
to...
counter.
Oh, I have the flute already. Just pay attention. No, this is what I want. Okay.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Certainly not, stranger. Please, choose an item in exchange from those on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
Oh, this one? Yeah. Thank you. This was a present from Grace.
I'll take the flute.
Very good, sir. Enjoy the flute. Remember that I would always take it back in trade.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Let's try a flute then. And the other what's the only other thing is the painter's brush. There's for sure nothing that I can do with the painter's brush unless I just give it to the ferryman. I kind of feel like there's something going on with that girl who's doing dishes. It's pretty nerdy. Let's see.
Alexander plays a lovely little tune on the flute.
What a lovely little tune. Nothing. Oh, okay. So, got a magic map. We don't have anything valuable to trade for it. It's a lovely little tune. I think that's good enough to get me a magic lamp. I don't know. I'm afraid to bug the guard dogs. Let me save. Nothing. Literally nothing has happened. So I'm just gonna get rid of this. All right.
I really must see the princess.
Insisting.
Could I speak with someone in charge?
Oh,
Who
ask for
are
the
you that I
manager.
should bother Captain Saladin? Huh?
My name is Alexander. I am a prince of Daventry and a friend of the princess.
A prince, is it? I see. Yeah, and I am lord of this dusty path. Step aside. You'll not be getting into this castle without some proof of your claims.
Proof of my claims. I don't have anything like that. Talk to him again.
I assure you, I am Prince Alexander of Daventry.
And I assure you that you'll not get past me without proof.
Oops. Well, apparently that didn't do anything.
Perhaps this will convince you to allow me to see Casima.
That will not get you inside the castle. Quit wasting my time.
Okay. All right. Let me see if I play the flute over in the side of the building if anything important happens.
Alexander plays a lovely little tune on the flute.
Damn. Anything happening down here? Also, oh my god, that's too fast. That's better. All right, that's probably where it was. Anybody in the water like this?
Alexander plays a lovely little tune on the flute.
No. Where? What do you got? A shiny? You're talking about... Oh, you're right! I didn't see that before. Thank you.
Alexander picks up his royal insignia ring from the beach.
Perfect! Wow, you just saved this game for me. Oh, dogs. I'm coming for you. Listen. I'm gonna present you with this ring.
Alexander decides to try his royal insignia ring on the guards. With all of his papers lost in the shipwreck,
Sure.
it is the only possible proof of his identity that he can think of.
Lost my passport.
Perhaps this ring will convince you of my identity. It is the royal insignia ring of Daventry.
Ha! I'm sure. Just let me take a look at that ring.
Yeah, look at it.
Well,
Oops. Oh, I keep hitting the enter button with my finger. Oh my god.
The guard returns a moment later with a majestic-looking creature. Captain Saladin speaks with a voice that is gentle, but reflects a will of iron.
Prince Alexander of Daventry, I presume.
Dignified.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with your country, but I'm sure Wazir Al-Hazred will want to meet you, if indeed you are a friend of the princess. Please, follow me.
That sounds like, what's his name? Tony the Tiger.
Lord Al-Hazred, a visitor to see you. Prince Alexander of Daventry.
What is it that you seek, Prince Alexander?
Pardon the intrusion, my lord, but I came to see Princess Cassima. Some months ago, my father, King Graham, saved my family and I from imprisonment under an evil wizard named Mordak.
The same wizard that kidnapped the princess?
Exactly. When my father rescued us, he also liberated Cassima and sent her home.
Then your father has my gratitude, and that of the entire kingdom. But I'm afraid I still fail to see the purpose of your visit.
Well, I came to make sure that Cassima arrived safely and to pay my respects. Before we parted, she gave me an invitation to visit.
I have no doubt she did exactly that at the time, Prince Alexander. However, things have greatly changed for Cassima since her ordeal in Mordak's castle. Cassima's parents both became ill and died while she was gone.
Yeah.
Cassima is sequestered in mourning for them as befits a princess. She is not receiving visitors of any kind. Even if she were, I do not think your visit would be appropriate. You see, it is time for Cassima to take her responsibilities seriously. With her parents gone, she no longer has the luxury to be a carefree maiden. As was her parents' wish, Cassima and I are to be wed. We shall rule the kingdom together. I assure you, our marriage is all Cassima wants now.
I don't know.
As a prince and a gentleman, it would be best that you leave before there is any further embarrassment.
I see. I suppose that I was mistaken. I thought for certain that Cassima... Well, I apologize.
A young man sees what he wishes to see. I'm sorry you've wasted your time traveling to the land of the Green Isles. May your journey home be swift.
Perhaps I will take the opportunity to look around your fair land while I'm here.
I would advise against that. The kingdom is rather, shall we say, inhospitable these days. But it is your neck. You may risk it if you please. Captain Saladin will escort you from the castle. Good day.
Captain Saladin needs to take a couple steps back.
You have had your hearing with Wazir Al-Hazred. I trust you will respect his wishes and not return. I have been instructed not to let you into the castle again. Good day, my lord.
Captain Saladin whispers something to the guard dogs at the castle gate, and they nod with understanding.
Okay.
Alexander has a feeling they won't be letting him into the castle again.
Yeah. I do have that feeling. You're absolutely right. A-Dub, I can every single time anyone in this game has said Alexander, it's like the entire soundtrack of Hamilton plays through my mind at that moment. And yes, Fritz, very astute observation of you. Yeah, right. You can't kick me out, I'm leaving. F. All right, so I did that. Maybe let's talk to Allie, the bookshop owner. He told me to go to the castle.
Hello.
Whoa, there's a whole fucking party
right
happening
up.
here now. Who's this guy? Oh my god, wait. This is great. This guy's
Now,
a delight.
What can I do for you?
The book in my pocket? It's just a book. It's like an old bargain bin book. It's not anything. I'm gonna talk to you.
Good day, sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too worried about the princess.
Yeah, I'm worried about the princess too.
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm not...
Okay. I keep wanting to highlight that with my mouse, and it's never going to work. What the heck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, well, delete that. Yes, delete it. That's what I want. Okay. He's gonna sass you right on. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Almost got my dog. Safe. Alright. What you got going
How
on?
fare you, merchant?
Business could be better. Too many people are losing interest in reading these days.
Sure.
It is a sign of the times.
I haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph, but yeah, that's a really common voice, sort of an Edwin inspired voice. Okay, so you've got nothing for me. That other fella had nothing for me. Man. Ring for the map. That's an idea.
Would you be willing
My
to
best
take
friend in
my
the world,
family ring
Skrillex?
in exchange for the magic
My
map?
close personal friend, Skrillex?
Daventry, are you a king then?
No, that's my father, King Graham. I'm just Alexander.
Well, Prince Alex, she is a beautiful ring. Are you sure you can part with such a unique family heirloom?
No.
The ring does mean a lot to me. I didn't always have a family, you know. Still, it is only gold. There are more important things at stake now.
Then you now own a magic map, Prince Alex. I will keep your ring out of sight for a few days. If you find anything else of great value in your travels, you can come back for your ring. I would hate to see it melted down for gold. Ah, and a warning about the map. It will only operate when you are out in the open and within sight of the sea.
Okay.
The limitation has something to do with the teleport spell ingredients. You might try the beach.
Thank you. You are very kind, and I'll remember about the map.
Suddenly, the old man in the concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander, and with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar.
I think you can just take those mints. I
The
don't think you
old
have to
man
be
stuffs the
sneaky
mint
about
into
it.
his mouth and wobbles unsteadily out of the pawn shop.
Drunk ass old man, like. Uh-oh.
Master! I followed Prince Alexander as you wished. From the pawn shop owner, he just abstained, just reprieved. He just got a magic map.
Oh my god, that guy is dead now.
You fool!
From the
You've been
mints.
eating those mints again. I ordered you to stop that.
Mints
Yes.
boozy?
Master! Now, what is this about a magic map? With the map, Prince Alexander could travel anywhere as quickly as I can.
I thought I took care of the only means of travel.
Oh, that fool's a genie.
By my scimitar, I can't have him stirring things up now. Get a hold of yourself and listen carefully, Shamir. Go to the other islands and tell them...
Okay. FB Windmaker, you earn a gold star for the night. Oh, that guy's gone now. No more. Hold on. Stop. Save. Got you. Alright. Let's deliver this. Oh, hey, what's up? Hey.
Alexander can't see any way to hold a conversation with that.
What?
Alexander is greeted with silence.
Should we get yelled at
Are
again?
you out here again? Have you finished the chores I gave you?
Yes, stepmother. The house and the stables are clean.
Then start polishing the silverware! Do I have to tell you everything?
Yes, stepmother. Right away.
Dang. I don't know. I really want to know what's going on there. Oh, hey, Fend. Oh. Here we go.
Oh, it's you. Come on in. How goes it, Alexander?
My friend, do I have a treat for you? It's called a magic map.
Would you be at all interested in this?
Nah, what need is a poor dry-docked ferryman for that?
Okay. Alright, he doesn't want the map. Well, then I have...
Well, thanks again for your hospitality.
You're always...
Alright, so that's different. So let's do a different thing. Let's go to the beach and see... Wait. What happens if I just do it right here?
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Hey, alright. Isle of the Crown is where we are. Isle of Wonder, Isle of the Secret Mountain, Isle of the Beast. So let's check out the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
I see.